It was a bright and sunny day in New York City, surrounded by urban cityscape, when three mischievous minions, Kevin, Stuart, and Bob, decided to embark on a new adventure. As they wandered the bustling streets, they stumbled upon a peculiar sight: a bank robbery in progress. "Look, minions!" Bob exclaimed, pointing at the commotion. "We should help." Kevin and Stuart exchanged a glance, unsure if they should get involved. But before they could decide, a mysterious figure swooped down from the sky, Kate billowing behind him. "It's Batman!" Stuart shouted, eyes wide with excitement. The Dark Knight landed in front of the bank, glaring at the robbers. "Stop right there, criminals," he commanded in a deep, gravelly voice. The minions watched in awe as Batman effortlessly apprehended the thieves, tying them up with his trusty batarangs. "Wow, he's so cool!" Bob exclaimed, clapping his hands. Batman turned to the minions, a slight smile on his lips. "You three should be more careful," he said. "It's not safe for little ones like you to be out alone." As Batman took off into the sky, Kevin, Stuart, and Bob continued their adventure, determined to find more excitement. Their next stop was a construction site, where they stumbled upon a perilous situation. A worker had fallen from a high platform, and he was dangling precariously from a steel beam. "We have to help him!" Stuart cried, already rushing towards the site. But just then, a red and blue blur zipped through the air, landing gracefully next to the worker. "Spider-Man!" The minions shouted in unison, recognizing the friendly neighborhood superhero. Spider-Man quickly shot a web, securing the worker to safety. "But it's best if you leave the heroics to the professionals." The minions giggled, waving goodbye as Spider-Man swung away on his web. As the sun began to set, the minions found themselves in a dark alley, surrounded by a group of menacing-looking thugs. "Hand over your valuables," one of the thugs demanded, brandishing a knife. Suddenly, a bright light filled the alley, and a figure descended from the sky. "It's Superman!" the minions cried, recognizing the iconic hero. Superman landed in front of the thugs, his eyes glowing with heat vision. "Leave these innocent creatures alone," he commanded, his voice booming with authority. The thugs scattered in fear, running away from the Man of Steel. Superman turned to the minions, a warm smile on his face. "Are you three all right?" he asked, kneeling down to their level. "Thank you for saving us, Superman!" Bob exclaimed, giving him a big hug. Superman chuckled, ruffling Bob's hair affectionately. "It's all in a day's work," he said. "Now, let's get you three back home safely." With a gentle touch, Superman lifted the minions into the air, flying them back to their cozy little home. Little did they know, their encounter with the superheroes was just the beginning of a long and hilarious friendship filled with more thrilling escapades and comical mishaps.